Ciao, everyone. All About Andy here with another amazing video. We are on the build up to No Surrender here and Verano de Escándalo. We have TNA coming live from Omaha, Nebraska. Braxton, break it down for us tonight, baby. Come on, what's going on?
And indeed, and we're starting things hot with a pre-show match. We got Rosemary, we got Gail Kim. It's gonna be a great pre-show match as we're seeing the aftermath of what happened at the most recent pay-per-view. We saw Decay cost the Hardy Boys the tag team titles. So, they're trying to build up some momentum, and Rosemary will build up that momentum, picking up a big win here tonight as Rosemary will beat Gail Kim.
What a victory. My, oh my.
Indeed. As that was part of the pre-show, now we move on to the main show.
Ooh.
And we start the show with Cody Rhodes. He's wearing a new look. Cody, you can't cut a damn promo. Okay. At the pay-per-view, we saw Cody Rhodes attack Steve Corino, so he wants this time to talk about his actions. Cody enters the ring with his mic in hand. He says, Steve, Dusty would actually be very proud of me. He would, he wouldn't be proud of you. He would be proud of me. His blood-born son, attacked a loser like you. You have ruined this squared circle with your has-been self. You are no future. The only thing you are in the future is a low-life bitch. As Steve Corino would then try to rush out, Cody would retreat with a smirk on his face in the crowd as Steve would stare him down in anger. But we would have to wait and see what culminates in the coming weeks between Cody Rhodes and Steve Corino.
What a feud this is going to be. I'm excited for it.
Indeed, I am. I am excited for this, As if you have not actually watched their match or that one iconic promo, I did grow inspiration from that for this.
I remember you showed me this last week while we were booking this. Yeah, I all I gotta say, guys, we are in for a wild, and I mean wild ride.
As we move on, we have tag team contendership here. We got to figure out who's taking on our boys. The Russian Regiment.
Oh Lord.
So we have the Golden Lovers and Red Dragon. Both teams are going to give it their all. They're going to go really good. At the end of the day, Kota Ibushi is going to hit a nice, beautiful snap suplex, driving Bobby Fish into the rope area where Kenny would then run in with a V-trigger, sliding out, knocking Kyle O'Reilly off the ropes, off the apron, to then let Kota Ibushi pick up Bobby Fish and hit a beautiful Emerald Flosion that I'm going to actually give as Kota's finisher because I kind of like to see him do that.
Okay.
And Kota Ibushi will actually get the pin on Bobby Fish with that Emerald Flosion, and the Golden Lovers are the number one contender for the tag titles.
Okay. A new face for the Russian Regiment.
Will they be able to take them down? As we move on, we have two men who have a claim to make. Styles and EC3 had a little altercation backstage at the pay-per-view, and Drew McIntyre cost Raven the global title.
Yeah.
So tonight, these men are going to fight. Styles will win this match, but not in the pinfall way. During the match, EC3 would actually rush out and attack Styles, causing a DQ victory for Styles. I know that will hurt the star ratings, but it will. Oh, they just balance out. Look at that.
You lost a whole star. Wow.
And I gained but half, so technically I lost half a star because it gained half.
Yeah, technically.
So they put on a banger. They did really good.
Wonderful.
EC3 would lay out Styles with the one percenter, which is the headlock driver, which for people that don't know, if you don't know, it was the dirty deeds before the dirty deeds that that Dean does.
Yeah.
Well, he would do that head move. Yeah. That's I gave that to EC3 as his finish.
Nice.
But after the match, as Styles is getting away, before Drew could leave.
Want me to hit it?
Yes. Raven, please, for the love of God. Okay, you're getting better.
Nice.
Drew is alone in the ring, but then he looks up to the Titantrons. Raven is shown in a dark alleyway. Sitting there in a black leather jacket, baggy jeans. He looks at the camera. Drew, the prodigy son, decided in his best interest to not seek redemption, but you brought retribution. You attacked me, Drew. I'd be insulted if I didn't see the poetry in it. You see, I've always admired broken things. Tell better stories. And you're a shattered mirror of potential. But when a mirror breaks, it doesn't just reflect the world differently. It cuts on the sharp shattered glass. But Drew, you cut the wrong vein, my friend, when you attacked me. You left me weak and destroyed, you think. But no, you actually healed me. It made me realize the pain and tolerance I could always endure from my time during Barbed Wire City. You attacked me to make a name for yourself and align yourself with a man who will use you like a pawn. But in this game of chess, I'm the king here. And you will topple and fall to me. So, Drew, I leave you with one last question. Did you slay the monster? Or did you just pull it further into the daylight? Where now it can see you. Quote the Raven. Nevermore.
Oh,
and disappears, then just stands right there in the ring. A fake Raven just looks at Drew, and Drew just, but anger just kicks it away, just storms off. Raven has made it clear that you have strike something in him. So we just gotta wait and see what's gonna happen. I like to give a shout. I like to give a shout out to Raven. Actually, not cutting a bad promo. Thank you. It's not horrible. Thanks, Raven.
Oh my lord! What a promo! That chills down the spine.
Indeed. As we move on to the next action here tonight, we have two men.
No, he showed up.
Well, buddy, this ain't gonna be like how he is now.
Okay.
On the pre-show, La Sombra won that triple threat, and at the pay-per-view, Mason Ryan won the handicap match.
Yeah.
So Dixie Carter would like to reward both these men with this match being a X Division title contendership match.
Okay.
Where the winner will get to fight Adam Cole next. And this is going to be a good match back and forth. La Sombra's going to try to hit some moves. Mason Ryan's going to take them, but, sooner or later he's going to be falling to some of them. Ending of the match, La Sombra's going to be looking for a diving crossbody.
Okay.
And just Mason Ryan would just fucking yeet him up in the air, pretty much, like hitting his own pounds, kind of. Knocking him, bouncing him into the corner, stunning him. So when he bounces off, Mason Ryan then runs back to the ropes, and it's another pounce.
Oh my.
And Mason Ryan would then cover La Sombra for the 1, 2, 3. Mason Ryan has got a date with the X Division champion.
What? Oh my goodness! What a banger!
Oh, Mason Ryan, me well. Oh, Mason Ryan. My little project. My little project.
Oh my god.
The powerful brute has now got a shot for the X Division title.
Yeah, he does.
Adam Cole, should he be worried? As if I'm correct, Mason Ryan is undefeated.
Yeah, look at that. He should be 3-0 now.
Yeah. So is Adam Cole worried that he's got a date with a guy who ain't nobody to push over? Let's just say that.
Yeah. Shall we continue?
Yes.
Ooh.
As we move on, we have Jeff Hardy versus Abyss. This is going to be a back and forth match as the feud between Decay and the Hardy Boys.
As she was saying.
As this feud has been going at it now recently because Decay cost the Hardy Boys the tag team titles. So tonight, Jeff is going to seek some redemption against Abyss. And it's going to be a great match, both back and forth action. But at the end of the day, Crazy Steve is going to pull some unthinkable things. He's actually going to jump onto Matt Hardy and try to bite him. Like, this man's crazy on the outside. Jeff's like, what the hell? But he doesn't realize that he should not take his eye off Abyss. Never take your eye off the monster. Abyss.
No, yeah.
And he would turn around, get caught with a black hole slam, and Abyss will pin Jeff Hardy.
Like, what a match. My, oh my.
Wow, Abyss, you didn't have a single win. I am so sorry. Nope. It's your win, buddy. But yeah, Abyss beat Jeff. But Matt Hardy, lays out the challenge. He wants Crazy Steve next week.
Okay, yeah. This is going to be something I am so excited for.
Mm-hmm. This feud has happened in real life, by the way.
Yep.
Great feud. It was great.
I bet.
As tonight now we have Mr. Kennedy, the man who won the open challenge at the pay-per-view, which if you guys have not, go back and check that pay-per-view out. 100%. It is worth it. And then we have Bobby Roode, the man who shocked the world, you could say, costing Batista the world title.
100%, yes.
But tonight, Dixie Carter was like, you know what? I want to reward both of you men for a big win and for shocking the world. As this is a TNA Global Championship opportunity. So, all men are going to give it that. Okay?
Yeah.
Rude would then hit his pump handle. I think he calls the Glorious Bomb.
I mean, I don't think he was doing it at this time, but okay.
No, he did the pump handle. He called it something else, though.
No, he did.
Yeah, he was doing the pump handle, but he called it something else.
I just remember him doing the perfect plex.
No, he was doing the perfect plex. He did the pump handle as well, but it wasn't like his finisher. He did the pump handle, but he did do the perfect plex. He will hit the perfect plex, as, he's going for the pin. 1, 2, the ref actually looks up and is like, what the fuck? Confused. And Rude's just like, what are you doing? Count to 30. As Batista is walking his way to the ring, and Rude's like, oh. But no time to wait, as Mr. Kennedy gets enough time to recover and hit the mic check. Which, could you remind me what the mic check was? Wasn't it like a backwards flatliner or something like that? Or
I don't even remember him doing that. I just thought he did the freaking Green Light Punch.
No, his finisher in TNA was the mic check. He did the mic check. I think, if I'm correct, I think it was Dark Matter. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my god!
If someone can correct me in the comments, I don't remember on the top of my head, but I just know it was like a face or something. But he hits the mic check, And that gave enough time for Mr. Kennedy to pick up the win. And we'll be getting a shot at the TNA Global title.
What a match.
As now Mr.
Oh my
Kennedy,
goodness. Look at you.
Oh, rude. Oh, baby. Oh, rude. Yes, as you can tell, we debuted the It Factor.
Wonderful.
But after the match, Batista's just clapping and smirking, and Rude is just angry.
Oh, yeah.
We just gotta wait and see as we move on to our main event match of the evening. Samoa Joe, Kevin Steen. This is a number one contendership match for the world title.
Mm-hmm.
As both men have been helping, the challenger and the champion for. So I think it was only right that they get a shot for the titles, opportunity. Both men are just going to lay into each other. They are just going to throw speakers. Okay?
Yeah.
Joe's going to lock in a Coquita clutch.
Okay.
Steen is passing out.
Mm-hmm.
But he gets enough time to try to flip into a pin. And, Joe kicks out of it. Then Steen is then going to catch him for a package pile driver.
Ooh.
But he collapsed, faints kind of, because he's still reeling from the move. As both their arms are going to lay on each other, and the ref is having to do the double hands. 1, 2, 3. It's a double pin.
Oh my God.
It's a double pin. Do you still have to pick the winner?
Pretty much the person that was that did the move that led to it. If that person's shoulders wasn't on the floor, on the ground, they would have won.
Oh, then you would have to click Joe then, or Steen? Because Steen hit the move and fell onto Joe, where they both
Then yeah,
laid arm. Okay, then Steen, yeah. So
that's not a bad penalty, to be honest.
No, it's not. What this is for the TNA World Title. What's going to happen? There's a double pin for the contender. We don't know who's fighting Sting. Well, not to worry. As your world champion makes his way to the ring, hey, look, dude, Sting, I just want to say I love you, bro. You're almost, dog. You have helped me in my WCW save, and you are, Sting, you are an icon, literally. So, Sting gets in the ring. Both men are starting to get up. He looks at Joe. He looks at Steen. He looks at his world title. And he tells both of them, you both put on one hell of a match. And for that, I'm a fighting champion. I'll fight you, Joe, and I'll fight you, Sting. Steen. Oh, botch there. I'll fight you, Steen, for my TNA World title.
Oh, my goodness.
As the crowd's erupting, as it is going to be a triple threat match for the world title. Samoa Joe, Kevin Steen, Sting, as Joe and Kevin Steen will just smirk at each other.
That's exciting.
As Sting holds the title up high. As, man, we are now hyped now. We got the world titles in a triple threat.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Look at this. This is a decent show right here.
And you know what's crazy, guys? It would have been a top tier show if Vladimir Kozlov was booked.
Okay. Anyways, guys.
But anyway.
We will now transition into AAA.
Oh, yeah.
And we're back. We're here. AAA, Sin Límite, Without Limits. And Brax just had to remind me that Sheamus is out of action. So, thank you, Braxton. You're so kind.
You're welcome.
Go fuck yourself. Anyways, guys, we have a kickoff match. We have Pimpinela Escarlata taking on Big Van Walter. It's what you expect. Match starts. Big Van Walter just freaking annihilates Pimpinella with the freaking lariat. Another one gets Pimpinella back up, chops Pimpinella. He's like,
Good.
why am I wasting my
He's
time? He's laughing at Pimpinella.
they're
And
already
now he
dead.
forces Pimpinella into the corner and ambushes with the chops, you know. Boom, 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 boom. And he's like, okay, I'm sick of this. Power bombs Pimpinella. 1, 2, 3. And Big Van Walter wins.
Jesus.
And after the match, he's just like, is this what you guys have me wasting my time on? Really? Some sick joke? I understand Pimpy might be a sensation to you all, but to me, here's just an example of what my domination looks like. So next week, give me something better. How about that? And he walks out. And now we start. Pagano's in the ring. He's laughing. His nice little decor. It's like a nice little, like a cage-like background. And there's barbed wire wrapped around it. And he's laughing.
And then he says, "You're insane."
No. No, I cannot have that. No. Just no. Please, no. And Pagano is like, you know, guys, William Regal does not have it in him anymore. He is a washed up wrestler who, he just wants the notoriety. Well, he's got it because of me. And now I have to make an example of an old bastard just to show you all that I'm worth something. So, if William Regal wants to prove his worth again, to prove he's a real man's man, I'll take you on again, just for the love of the game. And Pagano's issued another challenge to William Regal. How will William Regal respond? Moving on, though, we have Drew Gulak making his way to the ring. He's like, yeah, I'm the next best technical wrestler. I'm all about these submissions. And tonight, Ricochet, as much as respect I have for him, he's been on a losing streak, so I know I can find his weak spot. And Ricochet is like, really? Is this what you guys have me facing? He's mad. He's actually getting furious. He's like, no, this isn't what I came to AAA for. I came to AAA to be Cruiserweight Champion. I wasn't even in a match when I was promised the opportunity. There is something going on against me, and I just can't prove it. And so the match begins,
As he does the meme with the point.
Oh my god. And then Drew Gulak and Ricochet, they lock up. It's going to be a nice match, The clashing of different classes, it's really nice. In wrestling, at least. Not in society. We have Drew Gulak, the technical wizard, and Ricochet, the high-flying angel. And so, it's going to be a wonderful match, but Drew Gulak's going to be able to take that technicality to a next level. He's been studying up on Ricochet. He's been seeing Ricochet's past matches. He has found a weakness in his lower back. So, Ricochet tries to go for that 630. He has Gulak in a nice position. He goes for it. Gulak gets the knees up. Getting your knees up and someone's falling on you, that's gonna hurt the person dropping, but it's gonna hurt the person raising their knees up a bit too. But he didn't care. Gulak didn't care, He's like, no, I'm winning this. And so he goes over, locks in a nice Boston Crab, and he sits down and he just torques and leans back, holding on. And Ricochet has no choice but to tap out. Drew Gulak gets the victory tonight. What did we just witness? Is this the start of a new up and comer?
Maybe.
Braxton, how does it make you feel that Drew Gulak just picked up an impressive victory over Ricochet?
I'm more or less shocked that they put on a hot match at the end. I'm that.
Oh my god.
That's what shocking me.
And after the match, Ricochet, he taps. He's super upset. He's sitting down on the apron, and he can't figure it out. He's beating himself up. He's like, screw it, whatever. He walks out, and then Gulak gets a microphone. He's like, I want to thank Ricochet here tonight for giving me a great match.
I thought you were about to pull him as the PC principal for a second.
Oh my god. And guys, I want to dedicate this win to my hero, Kurt Angle. Everyone's like, what is this kid on about? Kurt Angle, I want to be like you. I want to be a technical wizard like you are. I want to be the best of the best. And they're in the ring. Kurt Angle's out here. And then Kurt's like, you know what, kid? I'm proud of you tonight. You did something amazing. I'll take you under my wing. The crowd's like, what? This is not usual of Kurt Angle, but Kurt Angle's had his past of mentoring people. Look at Team Angle, So now Drew Gulak seems to be next in line. Looks like he's gonna be someone we have to look out for.
Indeed.
Can we talk about how Drew Gulak's like low-key over?
Can we talk about how Drew Gulak might become the future mega champion?
Honestly, we move on. The All Night Express have been wanting a tag title opportunity, and the Lucha Bros shortly off of a cruiserweight title match that they did not succeed either because they turned on each other. And the All Night Express have been having issues internally as well. They're like, we can't pick up a win. Should we even be teaming? They're like, yes, we should. However, the Lucha Brothers are saying, no, you guys don't have the chemistry. We're brothers. We should be the ones going for the tag titles instead. So then, I'm like, you know what, guys? How about we do this? We're going to have the two of you face each other. The winner goes after Los Guapos. And they're like, okay, we can do that. And so tonight, we have this match. There's going to be some tensions built between the Lucha Bros more and more. They can't seem to agree because one likes doing things the good way, well, the easy way. The other likes to take the hard route. The NK Pentagon. He wants to really go out there, And so it's going to cost them as the All Night Express hit the one night stand, which is the powerbomb and diving neckbreaker combination that they did when they were teaming. Honor Ray Phoenix and the All Night Express get the victory tonight. And now, looks like they have a date with Los Guapos. What is next for the Lucha Bros? Can they continue to team, or is this a ship that had sailed already? Braxton, what are your thoughts, my friend?
At the end of the day, I look at them and I'm just like, listen, it doesn't matter, bro. The All Night Express is fighting Los Guapos. Everyone, you better buy your tickets now.
It's going to be a banger. I'm excited. As we move on, there's a video aired on Jordan Devlin. And this is talking about people that have worked with Devlin. The people in the Battle Royal that he won. That elimination match at the pay-per-view. They were all praising Devlin. They're like, he outsmarted me. And then Prince Devitt, his mentor, he's like, I'm proud of him. He's doing great. He's like, he's someone you need to look out for. And they're praising him, and it's pretty much promoting that the Irish Ace is next. And he's teasing, going after MVP, Kofi Kingston. Who knows? But all he says is that he wants that cruiserweight title, no matter what. He threw the shot at MVP, but no, he wants Kofi Kingston. He wants that cruiserweight title. And he says, I want to face you at Verano de Escándalo. He says, I want to face you there, and I want that title. I've earned my way, and I think it's fair. And then the promo ends. Now, how will Ricochet feel that everyone is getting a shot at this title but him?
I don't know. I would like to know, why do you have such good promos?
Honestly,
All your promos have been so good tonight.
thank you. Thank you. You know, I do what I can. Oh my gosh, he's getting over. Let's go.
Oh, maybe might have to have a new cruiserweight champion. Maybe.
Oh, there's plans there. We got Bobby Lashley taking on Prince Devitt. You know, Prince Devitt's been racking up a couple wins lately. One of them being against Ricochet. Bobby Lashley had an L a while ago, but he hasn't been in singles action since. He's been aching to get back in there. It's going to be such a game of cat and mouse, but in the end, it's going to be David that slays Goliath. Prince Devitt will get the upset victory over Bobby Lashley as Lashley tries to go for the Dominator. And, you know, Prince Devitt's like, he's a heel. Why not? And he gives Lashley his own medicine, breaks the eyes, rolls him up, pulls the tights. 1, 2, 3, and Prince Devitt escapes with the victory. What?
Wow.
Insane. And, you know, he won, and he's in the ring. You know, he's shocked, but out of nowhere, MVP runs into the ring. Well, you know, he's showing off the title. He's like, come on, take me on. And you know, he tries to, as MVP gets the title, he's trying to bash it into Devitt's head, but he ducks and hits Lashley by accident, and then Devitt with the Pele kick takes out MVP, and he holds the title up. Could this be a sign of the future? Could Prince Devitt be the one to stop the reign of hurt? Who knows? We will see, however. And backstage, you know, we're trying to get an interview with Keiji Muto, the world champion who just fresh off a victory from Malachi Black. You know, he's being interviewed, and all of a sudden, you know, there's a certain eeriness felt. And he's looking around, and it's Judas Messias. Judas Messias just lays down a beating on him. He's beating up Keiji Muto. He's like, ese título es mío, pendejo. He's like, that title's mine, fucking dumbass. It's mine. He wants that title. And he will do whatever it takes. You know, Keiji, look at the age gap between these two guys. There's a 10-year age gap between these men. However, Keiji Muto's got the experience. However, Messias has the aggression needed. However, we learned that you can't count out Keiji Muto. Time and time again, he has prevailed. But Judas seems to be a different threat from before. But who knows? And as we're working on our next match, after Mako Satomura's attack onto Michelle McCool after her retention at the pay-per-view, it has made official that Mako Satomura will finally get her one-on-one match tonight. And so these women will go down. And it's gonna be a great match. However, Mako Satomura is looking to deliver that beautiful, beautiful axe kick she does. And as she attempts to go for it, Karma's theme song starts to play, but she's not coming out. And she's worried, she's looking around, and notices nothing's happening. But, you know, Michelle McCool's about to get up, so he tries to go for that axe kick, only to be caught in midair with the faith breaker and the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Michelle McCool retains the Reina de Reinas championship.
The
What?
Reina McCool stays.
It remains intact. What a match. And Michelle McCool celebrating. As Mako seems to have business with Karma that hasn't been, or Awesome Kong that hasn't been finished yet. McCool's in the ring standing tall until Io Shirai comes out. Fresh off a victory from Becca Knox, one of the better sweet feuds we've had. Io Shirai declared herself the #1 contender. And honestly, we don't blame her. She has had a wonderful couple matches. She's earned her opportunity, we should say. She stares down Michelle McCool. And Michelle McCool is not standing down from. She won't bow down to anyone. She holds that title and she points at it. It's like it's the closest she'll ever get to it. And the show closes. What a match! Oh my gosh, yo! You love to see it, man. You love to see it.
You love to see it.
You love to see it for real. Oh.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Here we go. Oh.
God, how? Jesus.
Bro, what?
Why are they asking for so much on my show?
This is insane, bro.
They expect a lot from TNA.
I know, bro. Oh. Kushida is now signed to TNA Wrestling.
Indeed, indeed. As I don't remember if we did it on camera.
We did not. These were all secret things. So.
Yes. Off camera, we did some signings and we talked it. And I wanted to get Kushida off the indies, and I grabbed Kushida for the X Division.
And I got my hands on Johnny Curtis and Davina Rose.
Which, for people that don't know, Johnny Curtis is fun.
Don. Go. And Davina Rose
and
being Bailey. Yeah, Hugger Bailey, Hugger Bailey, role model Bailey. Whatever you want to call her, Bailey. So, yeah, guys.
Kushida.
We are looking forward to these next couple pay-per-views. No Surrendered. Verano de Escándalo. It's going to be great, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see you guys next week. Braxton, any closing remarks?
Kushida is the big man.
You heard it here, guys. Ciao, ciao.